Um, this one, much like my choice of Randy Orton for top 5. This one's probably more contemporary, probably going to change with the wind, but it's really what I'm feeling right now is NXT, or the Nexus. Primarily because I don't see any of these fuckers having a future with the company. Not a single one of them. I don't believe any of them have any future with the company, except for Wade Barrett. Wade Barrett possibly does, which is kind of sad, because I'm willing to bet William Regal's sitting in the back going, that could have been my career. You know. What, I'm not British enough? Wade Barrett, I think, maybe have a career. He'll probably hold some middle card gold, U.S. or IC title, but maybe in the main event, maybe. The rest of them, fuck no. Can you honestly envision a pay-per-view headlined by Heath Slater? Really? No, it's all atrocious, and this whole storyline is fucking terrible. Because I just don't see where, how does it end? Does it end with them becoming champion? I don't fucking get it. Fuck all of it. Which is sad, because the second season of NXT is considerably more interesting. This group of folks is so much better. You've got Low Key. You've got fucking, let's see here, Joe Henning. You've got fucking, Husky Harris, Mike Rotunda, who's fucking awesome. Mike Rotunda? Shit. I'm sorry. I can't remember his first name. I remember he's a Rotunda. Husky Harris, which I kind of like his name. It's growing on me. Husky Harris and fucking, oh god, Alex Riley. Percy Watson. Oh yeah! Here's my deal. All of them. Every last one of those people that I just named, all of them, I could see main eventing in WWE. Every single one of them. I can honestly see a pay-per-view headlined by Alex Riley. I can see a pay-per-view headlined by Husky Harris. I can see a pay-per-view headlined by Michael McGillicuddy, I guess. All of them. I see futures in these kids. I don't see shit in the Nexus. Anyway. And finally, and this I know I didn't rank them, but this I can unequivocally say, without a doubt, my least favorite wrestler of all fucking time, the man who sucks balls every time he comes out to the ring, every time he talks into a mic, every time he breathes, I hate him. Mark Henry. There is nothing about this guy. There's no reason to like this guy. This guy has been with the company for God knows how long, has never improved in his wrestling skill, has never gotten more interesting or entertaining. There's nothing about him. He's fucking terrible. Fuck Mark Henry. He's the worst wrestler I've ever seen. Fuck him. I hate him. Okay, move on. Al Snow and Jerry Lynn have a resembles Jesus but has little charisma, yet is talented in the ring but cannot get a great push in big companies, but still shows up at indie events and autograph signings for $20 in a blowjob match. Who wins? Snow. What editing software do you use? Okay. Okay, let me just give you a rundown of kind of all of my equipment that I've used. Editing equipment included. So let's see here. I started doing the show. I saved up over the summer of working at the gift shop of a local museum. I worked there for a few months. Saved up some money, bought a $250 Samsung MX-20 camera, which is what I'm still rocking. That's still what I'm looking at right now. It's not great, but it gets the job done. It's like a penny more expensive than a flip phone or a flip camera, but a lot better. So that's basically, it was $250 when I bought it. I think it's cheaper now. And other than that, I didn't pay for anything initially. I edited on Windows Movie Maker and have been, and used freeware programs to get footage from YouTube for everything else I needed. And that's when I started, and I rocked that configuration until the Slammy Awards. Slammy Awards is the last review I used Windows Movie Maker on. And then Christmas, I got Pinnacle Studio 14 HD, which I don't know why I got I don't need the HD. I don't even have an HD camera. But, if I ever do, woo, go me. I'm prepared. It's the Pinnacle Studio 14, which is, for those of you who know, that's the same software Obscurus Lupa uses for her reviews. It is, other than her, I think I'm the only person I've ever met that uses that software. Most everybody else has used Sony Vegas. I like it. It's really straightforward, real simple to use. It is very user friendly, and actually it's got a lot of neat little features. Most of which, it's made by Pinnacle, a company that also makes. Hang on just a moment. Let's see if I can get this. Ugh. Same company that makes a Dazzle capture card, which is what I got for Christmas as well. Allows you to plug in, you plug your RCA cables into this, and then plug the other end of it into the USB port of your computer. And then what's neat is it allows you to basically you can press record on the editing software. Throw it over there, and it goes right onto the timeline editing track. So it's very nice, very convenient, and I use that to get most of my wrestling footage, unless I miss the show and then I got to go to YouTube to grab it. Video game footage, it's invaluable. And then, so that's what that's what I was rocking for a little while was the Pinnacle capture card, the Pinnacle editing software, and my Samsung MX-20, doing all that. And then most recently, I got this here, my lav mic. Which is good. This is a Audio-Technica, I want to say 3358. I'm totally probably wrong. But the thing is, it is cheap as fuck, like $30. I'm not kidding here. And when you're looking at lav mics costing in, the multiple $100 range, a $30 lav mic with its own clip is quite nice. And the thing is that you can probably tell it's got some pretty decent audio. I was actually shocked for $30. I don't think I'm going to need to buy a more expensive lav mic. I'm probably going to need to get a shotgun mic eventually, but for now, I'm rocking a lav mic. And so if you'll watch my reviews, you'll see a little black clip in these types of shirts that I wear. That's the lav mic. But anyway, yeah. So that's what I'm using right now. Who is worse, Tony Schiavone or Michael Cole? Cole. How long does it take to make an episode of No Holds Barred? It is, okay, No Holds Barred, I'm sorry, there you go. No Holds Barred, it fluctuates. Sometimes No Holds Barred takes me really quickly. Sometimes, for example, the Money in the Bank one took forever. It took me, I think, around 16 hours of writing script, two full work days of writing script, about 4 hours of shooting footage, thanks to the Andy Warhol costume and green screen effects and all that, and another 12 hours of editing. So all told, it took me over 30 hours to make Money in the Bank. But that's abnormal. Most of the time, this is my schedule. I'm going to be totally honest with y'all. Okay, a show will happen, and I'll watch it. Okay, let's say it's Monday Night Raw. Tuesday comes around, and I'm like, I could work on the script. Or I could lay in bed and watch a Ninja Warrior marathon. I think I'm going to go with Ninja Warrior. And then I watch Ninja Warrior for a while. And I do that. I do that for like a day, maybe 2 days. And then I realize, oh shit, I should really work on this thing. And then I get around to it. And this is what happens when I actually start working. It takes me about 8 hours to write a script. Like about a full day, 8 to 12, depending on it. But it's usually get up in the morning, start writing at 9, and be done by somewhere between 5 p.m. or 9 p.m. Somewhere in that zone, going to be finished. Basically, it's take up your full day of writing script. Next day, as soon as the sun comes up, or as soon as the sun comes up, I'm never up that early. As soon as I wake up, shoot footage. And that usually takes me about an hour, 2 hours, and then edit for the rest of the day. I'm usually start editing at noon and end editing at around 10, so that's about 10 hours, and then a couple hours of fixing audio levels, kind of the post-production work, fixing audio levels, making sure everything is timed right. And I'm the kind of guy, I'm fucking meticulous. Like, I shave milliseconds off of video clips to make the timing as best I can get it. It's probably, like, you probably can't even tell, like, whether or not, like, if it makes it any better. I just do it because, I'm that kind of anal retentive person who needs to, like, micromanage things like that. So I shave milliseconds off and I do all this post-production shit. And then, render it, convert it to Flash, and then upload it to Blip, and then, gets uploaded to Extreme Network, and then it comes to YouTube. Whole process, we're gonna add it all together, somewhere around 22 to 25 hours on average. So about if pressed, I can get it done in 2 days. Yeah, if pressed, I can get it done in 2 days, but it's usually 2 or 3 days of full work. It becomes a little bit more different once school starts, obviously, but that's, whatever. That's how long it takes. What is your favorite finisher? This may be my favorite question that was asked, just because it's like one of those questions that, like, as a wrestling nerd, you sit down and you go, hey, what is my favorite finisher? Seriously, like, there's so many good ones to think of. And I really kind of sat down and started thinking about, like, what is the theory behind a finisher? And here's what I came up with. Unless it's like a remarkably complex move, like Starship Pain or Code, or Amazing Red's Code Red or the Canadian Destroyer or something like that, it's presumed that anybody can do that move. Anybody can lock in the skull crushing finale, realistically. Like, anybody can put in a full Nelson and do the fucking thing. Anybody can lock in a figure 4 leg lock, truth be told. The theory behind, finishers that anybody can do, is that you are so good at it. Like, you are just the master of that move. So much so, that if you were ever to land it on somebody, that's it. They're fucking done. And I was thinking about, like, who do I believe that? And here's my favorite finisher. Arn Anderson's Spinebuster. Again, a move that probably anybody can do, but I honestly believe, and this, comes from, Arn Anderson probably being one of those guys who works out in the gym and makes sure that he gets it fucking perfect every time. I honestly believe that if he were to land the fucking Spinebuster on me, I'd be dead. I'd be fucking dead. He would kill me. I would be a dead man. Every time. I honestly believe that is one of the most devastating moves you can possibly land on anybody. Arn Anderson's Spinebuster is a glory to behold. And again, it's very simple, but he does it perfect. Because most people, I don't believe that. Like, I don't believe that The Miz is so good at the skull-crushing finale, like, better than anybody else would be at it, that he turns an ordinary move into something extraordinary. Arn Anderson, on the other hand, I totally buy that shit. So there we go. Those are a few questions answered. I hope that was helpful for everybody, and I want to thank everybody for I got a lot of questions, and so it was very nice to see so much enthusiasm and interest. Appreciate all that. We'll probably do this again sometime. Not sure when, but I'll probably do it again sometime. Yeah. So thank you all very much, and bye.